Thank you, Your Excellency, Ambassador J.N.S. Janke. It has been a pleasure and privilege to be an integral part of this interesting conversation. You're right, I'm a friend of Poland. Uh, After COP12 here, the COP18 in 2012, 2013, I was there for the Warsaw Convention on Conference of the Parties, Global Warming and Climate Change. And it was an extraordinary experience they had. What a beautiful country. And the people are extraordinary. Their warmth, and love, and affection, and the business friendliness has been exemplary. And it is a logical fit, I thought, to discuss the various opportunities between these two great nations. Qatar is a country of great substance and substantive compliance. IMF has said this year there will be a contraction of nearly 4.5%, and we should be reporting nearly $147 billion as our GDP. Possibly next year there will be a growth momentum to the tune of 2.5%, reporting around 155 billion estimates. There's a marginal deficit in terms of current account surplus in the coming years, but this year we have to necessarily digest the small deficit. Poland as well, a country with an A-rated standing, and clearly the opportunities lies in terms of trade or investments, banking and finance. Banking is a conduit to the trade. On the trade side, it's an excellent relationship. We have $1 billion bilateral trade. And hydrocarbon side, Qatar is going to scale it up to 127 million metric ton from this current 77 million metric ton. There are scopes for scaling up the LNG production and diversification. And we see Poland as a hub for energy security for the entire Europe. And we have possibilities of oil, gas, and petrochemicals further on the export side. On the import side, Poland has a lot to offer. What is happening is bare minimum. We have to explore in terms of import trade. Apart from apples and other, food security is a major concern for Qatar, and Poland can fill the void. And we have to explore the opportunities by bilateral deliberation and dissemination of business exchanges. When it comes to investments, there are growing partnership, and whether it is tourism or energy, there could be investment partnership. Again, technology, there could be opportunities, shipbuilding, or even between these two nations. There are tremendous amount of synergies exist, and we have reasons to believe, in addition to real estate, small investments have gone from Qatar. There is scope for further diversification of structure solutions that to Poland as an European destinations, which has got strong credentials in terms of economic fundamentals. The way that COVID has been managed, both the fiscal side as well as monetary side, from a European perspective, as well as the monetary policy, which from the European Central Bank directives, the way the financial shield has been complied by the monetary authorities and the technocrats right from central bank has been exemplary as far as Poland is concerned. Qatar also has done a fantastic healthcare programs, and we have growth in terms of hydrocarbon as well as non-hydrocarbon, airport, seaport, road, rail, free zones, and again, real estate regulations have been redefined for investments. We have to explore the synergistic opportunities in terms of bilateral policy convergence and execution to professional respects. How can the bank can play a role? Bank has been the conduit of intermediary. We have established relationship with PKO Bank, and we will look at the possibilities of really getting into actions. And that's what my colleagues, banking fraternity from Poland will aspire for. We will welcome the corporate teams who want to partake in the FIFA 2022. I had the privilege of witnessing many of the Polish footballs, and they hosted the European football in 2012. His Highness Emir, Father Emir was there, I clearly recall. And we have further synergistic opportunity to take lessons from you and be part of the celebration in the years to come. When it comes to the banking fraternity, we can add corporate, small or medium-sized entrepreneurs. We have very strong support from the government through Al-Damin program from Qatar Development Bank. We call the banking community to refer us any of the commercial banks or Doha Bank. We can play conduit roles. As long as there's a reference from your credentials, we will support the corporate or small and medium-sized entrepreneurs. On the treasury side, there are huge opportunities to look at the borrowings as well as the placement criteria. We have established limits for BKO banks. We can establish limits for other banking. We will work as a conduit for even for investment side. We will disseminate the right information. We will have a full-scale banking convergence. And Qatar Financial Center has been an exemplary brand equity, and they have opened up many channels. I'm sure Henk will highlight the opportunities to sit across the financial powerhouse within these two countries. So plenty of opportunities. Me and my colleagues at the banking side are excited about the prospects. And we have got a first-class ambassador diplomat who has been the conduit of connecting the various missions. I wish this conference all the very best, and we are here to support your committed missions in bilateral terms. Thank you, gentlemen, for your listening.